Alright, welcome to my YouTube channel, Fire Sign. First, I want to give a big thanks to those viewers who are taking the time and hitting the like button. I definitely do appreciate it. It goes a long way. And for everybody who's sharing my videos, again, the more you share, the more I get out there, the more readings I do, and I absolutely love doing the readings. So, and everybody who is subscribing and following me, a big thumbs up for that. I do appreciate it, and I feel the love. Definitely love the comments that you guys are leaving me. I cannot always give you answers because, again, these readings are not for one person. It is just a general reading. So if you do want your own personalized reading or an extended reading of this reading that we are doing right here, then you can contact me at Nancyrosedivinetarot@gmail.com. And there we can talk about how you can get a reading done for yourself. All right, this is my second take. I did do one earlier, and unfortunately the video stopped for whatever reason, not sure why. I am going to keep the same cards, Fire Sign, because I feel these are for you. Now, this is for the month of December for our couples, and this is your, it's just your connection and, you know, your feelings, your approach, your partner's feelings and approach, you know, common characteristics, the strengths, the weaknesses, and, you know, is this a good connection? Is there a threat, or is this true love? Again, if you hear snoring throughout my reading, my dog follows me everywhere I go, so she's under the table sleeping and snoring. I do apologize for my chow. All right, so this is for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, our fire signs for the month of December. I did cleanse the deck, and I did ask Spirit and Angels for some guidance and wisdom with an open mind and highest intentions for you. I feel I need to say that just because I really feel that's a big part of doing readings, is asking for some guidance. All right, so let's just get started. Again, feel free to leave a comment if it does resonate with you. If it doesn't, I do understand that it may not resonate with everybody, so no worries there. Okay, so your first card that we have, it is the Hangman. And the Hangman is in the position of your feelings about this relationship, your approach, and your outlook. So fire signs, this is how you guys are feeling about the connection that you're having. And the Hangman represents someone who is feeling restricted, someone who is stuck and just feeling like they're in limbo, someone who just feels like, you know, they need a new perspective on things, and, you know, they're waiting for things to turn around. They're not quite sure, you're not quite sure where this connection is going. So here you are, you're going with the flow. You're just going with this connection, fire sign, because you're not quite sure. You're feeling you're feeling like movement isn't happening. You're feeling like you're stuck in this connection and that it's not moving forward. The next card that we have is your partner's feeling about this connection and their outlook and their approach about this connection. So this is the Nine of Wands, and this is actually a fire sign. So it could be, you could be connecting with another Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, because this is your partner's feelings. They may not be. It could be in their rising sign as well. So just keep that in mind. But they're feeling like they're needing a lot of perseverance, that they're getting tired in this connection. You know, they're being very cautious and guarded right now. They're just feeling really wounded and like persistent. So how I'm feeling like in this connection is neither one of yous are quite sure where this relationship is going and where it is headed. Now, why that is, I'm not quite sure. We'd have to dig deeper into it. But it's definitely about your partner is feeling guarded in this connection that you are having with them. And here you are feeling stuck and just not sure what kind of connection is going on, fire signs. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. You're both being very guarded with your feelings and your emotions and this connection that is happening right now. The next card that we have is the common characteristics of the relationship. And in that spot that we have, it is the Tower. And the Tower is actually right here. Sorry, let me just show you the Tower. So that is your common connection in this relationship. So maybe you're both feeling like, you know, destruction, like something has happened in your connection that just threw you guys both off. You just were not expecting whatever happened to happen. It's like a sudden change. Some sort of turmoil has happened, and you know, maybe you're both feeling like, you know, there's an ending to this relationship right now, or maybe not just your relationship. Maybe it's an ending to some sort of situation that has happened between you and your partner that you're connecting with, because this is a common feeling, and it's something that you're both feeling, and you're both feeling like defeat right now. You're both feeling just like, you know, something happened, and you're not quite sure what happened. Now, this card is represented by Mars, and you also have Jupiter in here as well. But it is just, you know, like something in this connection that is going on. It took you by surprise. It just came out of nowhere. Like if you look in here, it's like a lightning bolt. It just shocked you. It came out of nowhere, just some sort of situation just happened, and you're both just like, what the heck? What do we do next? What the frig just happened in this connection? So you're both you're not sure. Again, this is not for everybody, but those who do resonate with it, you'll know. So there you go. But this one is the next card, and this is your Strength, which is an absolutely beautiful card. It's the Chariot, and it is about resilience. So, and it's also Cancer. So it's resilience. So it's like you bounce back. So yes, here was some devastation. Yes, here was some turmoil. Yes, here was some shitty shit that happened. But this is your strength for both of you. The strength is that you guys are going to triumph over difficulties. You master over the difficulties. You learn from them. You control your feelings, and it's about victory. So it's about, you know, self-belief and just believing in this connection and believing, yes, there is a Tower, and yes, it's like, holy shit, something just happened, and yeah, there will be an end to it, but it doesn't mean an end to your whole relationship. It just means an end to some sort of shock that happened to this connection that you are having, because this is about victory. And this is the strength in your relationship. So you're both very strong. You both really deep down want this. You're both really resilient, and you have control, and you're a master of your world, both of you. So it's like this connection is really strong, and it's like strength is needed, and you definitely, you know, with that strength, you will definitely persevere. You will make it through with this connection for whatever it is throughout the month of December that has happened in your connection. Now, this is the Ace of Wands, and this is your weakness in this relationship. And aces are about beginnings and unity. So maybe the weakness is that it's not coming together, that you guys are not making that next step, and that, you know, maybe because someone, you know, your partner up here is being very guarded, and here you are just kind of going with it and being restricted. So neither one of you are really being open to taking that next step and to making that commitment and to making that union, because something has happened in this connection that has just thrown you both off balance, and you're just like, holy crap, what just happened? But you know, the strength, the good part about your connection is that you do have strength, and you will have victory, and you will triumph over it. The weakness is that, you know, you're not quite making that connection right now. You're not quite, you're not committing to each other. You're not voicing it. You're not talking about it. You know, because Ace of Swords is about victory and breakthroughs and inner strength and mental clarity. So the weakness is you're not talking about it. You're not opening up. You're not talking about your feelings. You're being guarded. Your partner is being guarded, and you're being restricted. So you're both just holding everything in. And you know what I mean? It's crashing, and it's not working out because nobody's communicating and nobody's talking to each other about this connection. Excuse me. The next card that we have is the Page of Cups. Cups is our love, our relationships, it's our emotions, our feelings, and that's your final card. Is this true love? Is there a thread, or is it a good connection? And the Page of Cups is about a message of love coming. It's about new love. It's about, it's all about a dreamer, and it's about, young people being in love and someone seeking wisdom. And so here you are wondering, is this a good connection? And I truly believe that, if you take this weakness and you start communicating and you get mental clarity and you do what this card represents, which is all about mental clarity and joining together and uniting and being one, but definitely talking and getting your feelings out there, because Swords is about our communication and how we communicate with one another, and this is in the weak spot, so it's meaning that you're not communicating together, you're not talking about your feelings. You definitely do love each other, you definitely are dreaming about each other, you definitely want to be together. Again, you could be connecting with Cancer, or like water, because you have Cancer and then you have waters, which is Cancer, so you could be connecting with that sign as well. But I'm just saying to you, if you open up and if you give that message of love, this is about a message of love. Bring your message of love to your partner or fire sign. Tell them how you feel. Then maybe they won't be so guarded and they won't be so cautious if you open up and let them know how you feel. And maybe if you guys work on whatever it is that has happened in major tower crash, you guys can be you guys can have victory together. You guys can, ride away on your chariot together. She's going places. So you definitely, the connection is going places. So, it is what you make of it. So if you want to do that connection and you want to be one and you want to join together, you need to open up and you have to have some mental clarity going on, and you need to be honest with one another about this connection and what you want from it, because it is about new beginnings and needing time for thinking and direction, and a decision needs to be made. So some sort of talking needs to be made, because again, right underneath it is the page of Cups, which is a message of love. Do you love me? Yes, let's, I love you. Let's be together. All right, Aries, if you want to dig deeper into what happened and why this tower is here and why your partner is so guarded in this relationship and why you are just hanging there and not quite sure what direction you're going in, it sounds like something did happen in this connection. You're both just being a little bit taken back and you're not quite sure how to open up and make that next step. But you definitely need to tell your partner how you are feeling and that you are in love and that you do want that connection, because it does look like this connection is wanted. It just looks like it's a little bit being guarded and just being very cautious with each other's feelings, because maybe there's some hurt in the past. Again, we could dig deeper into an extended reading, but by these cards, this is just saying, let your guards down, open up, get some mental clarity, do some talking, tell each other how you feel. If you want this, I talk with my hands. If you want this connection, definitely tell your partner that you want this connection and that you want to be with them, because it's all about, do you want it? You need to talk about it, because it's in your weakest spot, and that's what's holding you guys back. That's what's stopping you guys, because you're not talking about your feelings, you're not communicating, you're not opening up, and you're not getting clarity. You definitely need some. All right, fire signs, I love you all. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, please do share my videos. Again, it just helps me get more readings, which I absolutely do love. All right, thank you. Have a good Christmas for the month of December.